Hi everyone. I kind of making a question video again because I got on and on and they were like, make a question video, and I was like, give me questions, and I only got like 5. But then today I was like, during prime time, which I probably shouldn't have done, during prime time I was like, give me questions, guys, because this cute anon wanted a video, and then like 10 million people gave me questions. This is a little long, I'm sorry, I'll try to keep it short, but you know I always fucking say that and then I never goddamn do, so I'm a little... I'm just gonna fucking start with my inbox. And I just got a question that says, what's your fave first gen Pokemon? My fave first gen Pokemon is actually my 3rd favorite Pokemon, and it's Arbok. And this is recent. I don't think I had a favorite first gen Pokemon because I'm not terribly fond of Gen 1. Not enough to be like, I love it, this is my favorite Pokemon. Like, I just love the nostalgia and whatnot. And I love Ash. That's like my favorite part of Gen 1 is Ash, and he doesn't even exist in game canon, so. I wanted to do a competitive team based around all of Jesse's Pokemon from Team Rocket. And so I started raising them, and I caught an Ekans. I didn't breed anything, I was just getting into competitive, so I really had no idea what I was fucking doing. I caught an Ekans, and I EV trained it, and I grinded it up, and then I fell in love with it. Like, it evolved, and I would constantly play with it in a meet. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you play with Ekans in a meet, I learned this from my friend Squiz, shout out. If you play with Ekans in a meet, it eats Pokepuffs like a fucking snake. Like, it just, and then it, like, you see it go down, it's really cute. I just thought Arbok was really cute, and it's actually made me want to own a snake. Like, I started doing research about snakes, and I, like, fell in love with snakes, and I just really love snakes. So, yeah, that's my favorite first-gen Pokemon, is Arbok. I really love it. Then I got these other questions from this guy who refers to himself as the cigarette guy, and he asked me 4 questions. Have you ever smoked a cigarette? Did you like the cigarette? If you didn't smoke, then ignore that question. And hey, cigarette guy again, cigarettes are bad for you. I hope you didn't, but if you did, I wouldn't judge you. Cigarette guy is really cute, and I like him. No, I've never smoked tobacco. I'm never going to smoke tobacco. No judgment to anyone who does. I actually find tobacco smoking to be attractive, which doesn't make any sense because, like, I grew up with the smell, so I really like it, which sucks, because, like, why would you like something that slowly kills you? I don't smoke myself. I've lived with parents who've smoked my entire life, and you know, they scare the shit out of you in elementary school. They're like, if you smoke, you'll fucking die, which isn't far from the truth. They show you, like, those fucking videos of, like, women with emphysema in the hospital, like, dying, and so it was, like, scared out of me. My lungs are probably already, like, all grayed up and fucked up because my dad smoked, my mom smoked, my stepmom smoked, my dad still smokes. He's been a smoker for 25 years. And, like, 90% of my friends smoke. So, I did smoke pot for a while, but that's different. That's not a cigarette. And it's legal here. So, fuck all y'all. But I don't do that anymore either. If you could paint your room any color, what would you pick? Believe it or not, I did pick. This whole house, we took it, it was a piece of shit, we renovated it, we ripped out all the doors, we redid all the floors, we painted every single room, and every single person who got a room got to pick what color their room was gonna be. So my room, you can't really tell because I have no wall back there. It's all covered in posters, but my walls are red. You can kind of see it over there. There's some red. There's more posters everywhere. Yeah, that's me, hello. But, yeah, my walls are red. They're like a deep, dark red, not like a super bright red. I got a post, or a question on my post that said if you were any color, what would you be and why? And the color I would be is red. Because that's just, I don't know, like, if you asked anyone, they'd tell you that. Not because it's my favorite color, it just suits me. It's, like, bright, energetic, it's, you know, red is associated with leaders. I'm a leader, I'm not a follower. I mean, like, I don't know how to make this sound not special snowflakey. Red is just a very bold color, and that's what I am. I'm a very bold person. And my hair, look at my hair, just look at it. Who has this fucking hair color? Me is the answer. So yeah, my room is red because I got to pick, and if I were a color, I would also be red. What's a cool job you'd take if you could? I don't fucking know, man. Probably like a social worker or something, because I've been screwed over by social workers my entire life, and I would like to not do that to people. So, there's that. I'd like to work at Planned Parenthood too. I mean, I did for a while, but not like paid. It was like volunteer work. I'd really like to work at Planned Parenthood. I'd also like to work in a clinic that specializes in, what's the word? LGBT stuff. I'd really like to do that. I don't know if I should because I'm cis, but I'd like to work with trans people in a clinic for trans people in particular. That would be like super cool. I don't have a job in mind because nothing really appeals to me. Working doesn't appeal to me. I'm not a worker, which is why I'm a fucking failure and I wear flannel like a goddamn hobo. But yeah, if if I could pick my job, it would definitely have to do something with helping people. Maybe even like a therapist or like a fucking drug counselor. I should probably get my shit together before I become a drug counselor, but you know, there's that. If you could do something unconventional with your appearance and not face social backlash for it, what would you do? So like rainbow mohawk, get lots of tattoos, cosplay all the time, wear facial piercings, anything like that. This question also doesn't really apply because I do that already. Not gonna lie. The only reason I don't have tattoos everywhere is because I don't have money. Otherwise I would be covered. I already have like 10 tattoos planned and I'm completely serious about all of them. I don't actually really care about social backlash. I do not give any amount of shits about what people think of me. I haven't since like fucking, I don't know, like that's since I was 13. As far as jobs go, I live in a place that's pretty cool about that. They don't really give a shit if you have tattoos or crazy hair. Yeah, the job market I apply for is all cool with that. The only place that like I probably couldn't work is Starbucks, and I don't really have any interest in working at Starbucks because all my friends fucking work at Starbucks. And even if there was a problem with that, I don't care about my hair because I have a shit ton of wigs and wear them in public and I'm okay with that. Like, I love wearing wigs. There was a problem with my hair color, I'd get a wig. There was a problem with tattoos, I know how to cover that shit up with makeup because I'm a cosplayer, but I don't even have tattoos yet, so it's whatever. So, I'm sorry that was a really boring answer to your question, but I really don't have an answer because of fucking... I don't care. Oh, and all those questions weren't on, otherwise I would have read the names. Sonic the Hedge answered, what do you feel about solipsism? I looked this up because I had no idea what that was, and, it fucked me up really bad. Basically, as I understand, the idea is that, it's the belief that only your mind is sure to exist. Everything outside of it could possibly not exist. I don't fucking know. I don't like thinking too hard about that shit. I'm not introspective enough. I mean, like, I joked around, I was like, you could ask me deep philosophical questions for this video, but, I didn't actually expect anyone to. I don't fucking know. No. I don't really believe in anything. Not like the nihilistic, just like, I'm too lazy to believe in anything. Dreamer Jade, that's my girlfriend, asked, how'd you get so gay? And, the answer to that, Caitlin, is that I learned from you. I walked into a tavern one day, and I saw you there. And I said, wow, can you be any gayer than that girl? No. But I'm going to try anyways, and I still have not succeeded. You are still the gayest thing in the entire fucking universe, and I will never live up to you, but I really admire you. And thank you for asking me that question, because it's really, really just spoken to me, and made me realize how far I've come, and how much you've taught me, and I'm getting emotional, because you're just so gay. I'll never be that gay. Oh, God. The person who asked the color question was Mizan Inc. It's probably Mizan Inc. I fucking suck. Pokemon protagonist, that's Claire / Lola / Serena. I don't know what name she goes by. She changes her name a lot. She asked, what do the Hoenn games mean to you? Yeah. I never played a Pokemon game. I didn't get a Game Boy until I was... 9? 8? And it was a Game Boy Advance. I still have it. It's purple. I think it's over there somewhere, actually. I was playing red version on it. The only game I had for it was Hamtaro Ham Heartbreak, which I beat 3 times when I was younger. I've beat it many more times since then. I loved that game, but I wanted something new, so my dad was like, let's go to GameStop. He took me to GameStop, and I saw a blue-ass game in their little window. And I was like, whoa, that game's blue, because none of the other games were blue. They were all fucking gray, like, you know, the Game Boy color. And I saw it and I was like, wow, that's blue. And I looked at it and it said Pokemon. And I was like, wow, I like Pokemon. And then it said Sapphire version. I'm like, Sapphire? That's my birthstone. This game was made for me. I would like Pokemon Sapphire, please. And they were like, yeah, fucking cool. It just came out. Fucking play that shit. So I played it. And it was really great. And the turning point of my childhood was when I got Ruby the next year. And I didn't beat Sapphire. I like got all the way to Kyogre and I was like, fuck it. And I didn't really pay attention. I just kind of played it and I was having fun. But then I played Sapphire and I got to Route 120. And I just remember I got to Route 120. It was, you know, raining and I was walking through the tall grass and like, you know, there was nothing but trainers and wild Pokemon for miles. I hadn't seen a town in for fucking ever. And then the rain broke and the sun came out and I walked and there were puddles everywhere and the clouds started like parting and you could see the reflection of the clouds in the water. And I remember like going up to a puddle and standing next to it and you could see my little trainer avatar's reflection in the puddle as the clouds went by behind me. And I, you know, like, and I just fucking, I lost it. Like, I was young, so not like crying or anything, but I just like felt something in my heart that was like nostalgia and like something else. It was like unexplainable. And then the next day or so, maybe the next week, I remember getting off the bus and the rain puddles from that day, you know, and the fucking clouds, and it felt like I was on my own Pokemon journey. And this entire time I had been like really cynical because I had just moved to a new town and I fucking hated it. And I just thought that the world kind of sucked and there was nothing beautiful about it and that I, you know, wouldn't be sad if I died before I would hit 16. But then I remember like walking off that bus and staring into that puddle and like looking at myself and looking at the sky, and I realized that like, you know, that thing that I had been moved to awe in my video game where I'd thought, man, if only the world was as great as, you know, it is in video games, I realized that my life, it might as well be a video game. I could like make it as magical or as wonderful as I need to because the world is beautiful and I'm alive and I should fucking suck it up and just, you know, live my life. And if I want to pretend like I'm going on a fucking Pokemon journey to cope, then fuck yeah, I'll do that. Those games are very important to me for that and mostly for nostalgia's sake. It was really, really, really special. So yeah. And then I was obsessed with Hoenn because technically it was my first Pokemon game for my entire life. But I have the badges on my purse. Except the balance badge fell off and I've just been telling people I have daddy issues. Have you ever dated a dude? Yes. Yes, I have. I've dated 4 guys. 4 guys. Let me think. 5 girls. 1 non-binary person. Yeah. If you want me to get specific, it's 1 agender person. What's your whole legal name? I'm not telling anyone that. Not because I'm embarrassed about it or because I'm like afraid of my personal information getting online. I'm sure you could find it if you looked hard enough. But because I hate my full name. My name is not Wendy. Obviously, it's not even close to Wendy. Gwendolyn is my goth name from when I was a little baby bat in 8th grade and I hung out in graveyards and fucking, you know, yeah. Gwendolyn was my goth name, Gwendolyn Rose, and then I used to go by Gwen, but then I started liking Wendy more because of, you know, Wendy Corduroy, which is my URL, bitches. I'm not telling you my first name, but after my first name it goes Rose, Elizabeth, and Baum. But yeah, my full first name, you're never getting it. Is it Madeline? Is it Madison? Is it Madigan? Who fucking knows? Only my close friends. You will never... No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I just got a question like, do you like Dragon Ball Z? And, yeah, but I don't understand it. And I've had this conversation with my friends. I don't think any of us understand Dragon Ball Z. I don't think any of us, at any point, have known what's going on in Dragon Ball Z. And then the last person asked, what is a big gay? And honestly, I think the biggest gay I know is Caitlyn. So everyone please go into Caitlyn's ask box and congratulate her for achieving the status of big gay. Her Tumblr URL is Dreamer Jade, although she changes it every week, so this video will be outdated soon enough. But yeah, please, please do go tell her that you're proud of her for being so gay. She's worked really hard, and I'm proud of her. That's this video. I hope it was up to your standards, random and on. I will make as many of these as I have to or as I need to. Yeah, I hope you have a splendid day and rock on.